Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. It's been a long ass time. Oh my god.
Dropbox. The perfect time to pop
I have
up.
no idea what episode it is. Literally no idea.
No idea either.
It's been months. The last time we recorded an episode, I think, was the beginning of COVID, and now it's the end of COVID. Gotcha. There is no end to COVID.
I've grown a beard.
Oh, that's right. You definitely didn't have a beard.
Now I look like the people in Banner Saga, so I'm in character.
If only there was like the little picture of us down here in the corner. Okay, wait, down here in the corner. Because the mouse is
Mouse is still messed
correct.
up.
Yeah.
We'll never figure out how to fix that.
Forget about the mouse being in the right spot. You don't need a mouse. Just watch. Forget about the clicking. Good old resume.
Yeah, we're resuming.
So I don't know where we are. We look upset. That's because we're getting close to the end.
Oh, yeah.
They always...
Think it's worth resting a day?
They've always got motherfuckers. I wanted to take a look at our heroes and see like what kind of damage we got done. Oh, fuck that
just
lady.
Some lady.
Fuck Nid. Oh, well, you must have been playing last.
Probably.
You're definitely the rocking two archers.
My strategy of weakening their armor to actually do some damage.
You know what, though? I remember that the strategy of getting a couple people dead, was pretty good. And then you have 4 of your tough dudes fighting every other turn.
Yeah, they armor break and then they die, so then your guys can attack more often.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to rest just to maybe improve the morale. Because that's, harsh. That's still harsh. Weak morale, but I'm not going to rest again. There's no market, right? Yeah, we just run things.
We only have 4 days of food left.
Yeah, and who knows where we are. We just check out those heroes again.
It's been so long, of course.
It's been so long. Looks like people got some. Looks like we could promote.
We've got plenty of renown,
he's got 6
I guess.
points already. So let's definitely give him a thing and a thing. I think, is this armor breaking?
That is...
No, this is armor breaking. This is how much will you can use on a single turn.
Yeah, how much extra points you want to spend.
And then I definitely want to give him like 2 more. Where do you want to put that last point?
In the red.
In the red. Give him some good health.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have free points to give away?
How come each has had free points?
Yeah, I don't know. How much is it to promote? Oh, Gunuff. My boy. 20? Do we use 20 of our things?
That's a lot of our things.
Yeah, fuck it.
He's already a beast.
Yeah, he is. Okay, let's get on the road again. We're on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Are you hyped to talk? Are you hyped to read lots of text?
Man, yeah. I've forgotten everything that we do.
As you're nodding off to sleep, shouts of fire pull you back to attention. Flames quickly consume a supply wagon and a few tents. A woman cries out, "My boy!" and points to a burning tent closest to the outlying valley. I know, right? We didn't have a lot of stuff. Now we're going to lose more stuff. I told you, it gets really bad at the end. 2 of the giants are motionless, staring at the spreading fire with terror in their eyes. Yeah, they don't like fire, do they?
Yeah.
Command the Varl to help. Organize the peasants to put out the fires. Go in after the boy yourself. Make an effort to save the rest of the supplies.
Let's go in and save the boy.
By ourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Nothing as bad's gonna happen to us.
Alright, I don't feel good about this, but I'm gonna click it. Wrapping your cloak around you, the smoke, flames, and tent become a blur as you grab the boy and slice through the black canvas with your hunting knife. You meet the ashamed look of the older Varro while the crowd cheers on your heroic act. Unfortunately, the supply wagon did not make it. 27, we probably have no supplies. What in the depths was that about, you mutter to yourself? Something about the fire? Olif tells you, I've heard of this before, they don't like it. Doesn't change what happened, you think to yourself. We already knew this.
Yeah.
We already knew they didn't
maybe
like fire.
you knew that. I don't know if the game has gone over it so much.
But one of the persons sets that fire trap and they hate it. I thought that had come up already.
I don't know if that has happened yet.
She does her 5 tiles of fire. Look at that, 0 supplies. So we're absolutely fucked.
We're fucked.
I wonder if that's a town right there.
Oh man, that would be nice.
Maybe.
Come on, let's...
So Andrew.
What's up?
Anything been bothering you lately?
Honestly, not really.
No?
Things have been good for me, COVID-wise.
So you know what's been bothering me? I don't know, it's probably been a while. Two of my favorite restaurants closed down. And it's been a couple months, I'm still not over it, so I'm gonna bitch about it right now. The Pie Wood Fire Pizza joint in Collingwood closed down, like literally a couple months after my parents moved to Collingwood.
Yeah, well, that place almost blew up.
That one time when
That
we
one
went there,
time
and
that
it was
we
like
went there,
they had
they're
the
like,
gas
"Oh,
leak or
gas
something.
leak." Yeah.
The only reason it's not a complete burn is because there are other locations and they're still open. Like I have to drive to Barrie now if I want a pie.
But like, why is there a gas leak in your wood fire?
You know, everything uses gas. The heater uses gas. Probably everything uses gas these days.
Sure.
And the second place that closed down, I found out about this 2 weeks ago when I went to Mississauga to pick up the car, and I was gonna go there, and it had been months. Sora Sushi, my absolute favorite sushi joint in the world. Like literally. I don't think I enjoyed another sushi place more. Fucking did not survive COVID.
Yeah.
I had been going there for 15 years.
A loyal
Off and
customer.
on. Such a loyal customer. It was a little mom and pop shop. I had been going there so long that I remember when their son worked there, and he always talked to me. And then he obviously left because he got old. And they were still kicking. And when I went there, they would do California roll, salmon roll, cucumber roll for $7. It was a lunch special. And the last time I went there, which was maybe like winter, maybe wintertime, I did get there once. It was up to $11.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess.
So it was still a great deal though, because the sushi was amazing.
But is that...
And it was 3 rolls.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a
still
bad deal
good
for $11.
Yeah.
But I had been going there so long that it was originally $7.
Back when times were simpler.
God. I miss those times.
And people would be like, raw fish? I don't think we can eat that.
How old? Do you remember the first time you had sushi?
Yeah, I was probably like 14.
Okay, same here.
When sushi came to Belleville, and people were like, raw fish?
I went to visit my brother. He had just moved to Denver, so this was probably 20 years ago, so I'm like 14, 15. And they go out for sushi, and I had never had sushi before. This is my first ever time having sushi. That's the only reason I remember it, is because I was like in a foreign country. My brother didn't have any kids yet.
Whoa.
And I remember we went out with one of Jen's friends, my sister-in-law, one of Jen's friends, and she didn't have any kids, and she wasn't even married yet, and there's like so much drama about the guy that she married and stuff. So like it all stands out so much in my head the first time I ever had sushi. And I didn't love it the first time I had it, but it wasn't bad. I was like, oh, this was all right, but I didn't realize that I was going to grow to love sushi. That's one of my like absolute favorite things to eat.
Yeah, you know, gotta mix it up. Get
So
some sushi
R.I.P.
every now and then.
R.I.P. A moment of silence for Sora Sushi. And we're back at it. A trail of blood leads to a clearing where you find a large wounded Varl. He is gnawing on his shield, swearing at no one in particular, and occasionally slamming his crudgel on the ground. What's a crudgel?
Maybe it's just like a club.
A club? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Crudgel. If not for the heavy bleeding, you'd leave this one alone without a second thought. Leave food and medicine and walk away. We don't have any food.
Yeah.
This should definitely like change.
Abandon the Varl and move on.
This should not be even a selection. We can help it if you want to. Who are we talking to?
The guy. The Varl.
We can help if you want to. I get it. Try to have healers tend to his wounds, abandon the Varl, and move on. I mean, I'm doing the healers. You selected the last one, and to be honest, you selected a good one. Like, I don't think we were saving the supplies anyways.
Yeah. Right.
2 women cautiously step toward the giant with a few poultices. As one gently locates the bleeding, the Varl's eyes widen and he slams her to the ground. God damn it. He manages to kill the other healer with his weapon before your warriors cut him down. The others say nothing. That was a mistake. Should have listened to you. Fuck the Klansmen now. Fuck our moral. Our moral is gone out the window. Oh, this might be it. This might be the final area.
Alright.
A city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
Yeah. This place sucks too. It all sucks.
That's just this whole game.
The end
Everywhere
of
we
the
go.
game is like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Oh, are you good again? Fuck you. Finally, you arrive at Borsgard, where the walls stretch for miles in both directions, and are littered with the bodies of Dredge, Varl, and men. Excuse the mess, shouts a voice from the gates. Looking up, you spy a striking Varl, his face wreathed with matted black hair. Movement at the gates catches your eye. Dredge are still banging on the gate doors, without luck. Let us in, you shout. Sigborn pushes past. I won't be hearing the end of this for a while, he says before yelling. Open up, Bolverk. They dug me out of Reinevik. You hear a laugh echoing on the wind as the doors creak. A dozen armed men led by the massive Varl quickly make work of the dredge and usher you into the city. Every day you're here, you have to make a choice like, should we do this? Should we do this? Should we do this? And they're like all things that you have to do. So you do one thing and get fucked in 3 ways. That's basically what happens in this town.
Alright.
You may be interested to know they brought a mender. You didn't go to get a mender. Where's the mead? Sigmorn shrugs apologetically. I guess the mender will do. Either we've got a chance now or we're completely screwed. I thought this was all one person. It's not. Okay, you can be Rook.
I'm Rook. We've come a long ways. Some as far as Skrug. Are you in charge here?
In charge of the governor, I suppose. Listen, if you have something to tell him, say it now. Otherwise, you're on your own. I don't care where you go, but stirring up trouble is probably the only reason you'll see me again. It won't be to talk. That guy is pretty huge. It's a hulking motherfucker. Mender, come along. We're going to go see the governor. Bolverk and Sigborn leave with Eyvind, who goes willingly, signaling that he's fine.
Fane. This is just like Frostfeller all over again.
This is nothing like Frostfeller. The one in bearskin is probably leading the ravens.
Ravens? Is that good or bad?
It depends on who they're working for. Hopefully it really is the governor and not someone trying to strong-arm their way into his seat.
I guess we'll wait for Ivan to tell us, if he comes back.
I'm not worried about Ivan. I'm worried about the army of refugees we brought, who don't belong here.
You're probably right. Nobody ever uttered a nice thing about Borsgard. So, what now?
We ought to go to the docks and see what our options are, in case we need to leave quickly. Did you notice the city guards when we came in?
What guards?
I have a feeling the ravens are all they've got left. Something serious went down. And when Bellower gets here, he's going to walk right through this place without even breaking his stride.
Let's keep that to ourselves for now. So, the docks.
Dun dun dun. What can we buy at the market? 1 renown gets 1 supply. That is so bad. Should we buy some supplies?
How many supplies do you need for a day?
1 armor on rest. That's not great. +2 will per kill. That's not great. Protects from death strength. Greater than 1. +1 will. I don't love any of that. Let's buy some supplies. I don't know how many you need. Let's see how many you have to buy for a day's worth. 4 for a day's worth. What do we got? We got 36 right now. We could buy a couple of days worth.
I guess so.
Oh, look at this. 11 to get to 2. What was it? 4 to get to 1? And 11 to get to 2?
Well, we were probably at 3. So it's 7 for... No, wait, what?
I'm buying 1 day's worth, yeah.
Alright, sure.
At least improve people's morale for a day. Okay, docks. You can make the decisions because I chose so poorly. When you get to the docks, your heart sinks. Not a long ship to be seen, aside from wrecks. Bodies float in the water. Buildings are trashed and boarded up. What happened here? Murmurs Alette. They're all gone, says Ivan, approaching alone. I see you had the same thought as me.
Like everyone's abandoned the town?
Maybe. Or at least the people that could get on the boats did. Ivan, you're okay?
I'm fine. It wasn't a lie. The governor is here. He's in hiding.
Why?
Since the dredge started appearing, anyone with a ship and half a wit left long ago. People can't leave by foot. Food is scarce. The markets are bare. Borsgard is a fire keg waiting for someone to tip it over.
So the governor's paying the ravens to protect him against his own people?
And keep the peace, so to speak. It's more like a massacre any time there's a hint of an uprising. Where does that leave us? I promised him the Mender's protection in Arborang. I don't think he's very popular there. They're going to start tearing this place down to build new ships. We can ride the Ormsman River all the way to the capital, leaving another perfectly good city behind. How long will it take to build new ships?
Hold on. What happens to the people living in Borsgard?
It's the best I could do, Alette. He thought it could take as long as a month. You don't usually make ships out of scrap lumber. As soon as people figure out what's going on, there's going to be riots in the streets.
A month? Why bother? Bellower will be here within the week, if not sooner.
I'm open to suggestions.
Gods be damned, is there no end to this? Ivor roars in frustration, leaving you standing by the docks. Alette gives you a worried look before chasing after him.
Ivan, what do we do about Bellower?
Ivan says nothing for a moment.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like we could have taken Bellower that one time.
Right?
Yeah. Just use a bunch of armor break attacks, God.
You find Ivor standing on the city walls, overlooking the fields outside. Dredge are keeping their distance, but continue to gather. I'm okay, Rook. Ivor cuts you off before you can say anything. You know he's been through worse. Just feels like someone should cut us a break every now and then. If we want to be standing a month from now, we're going to have to be prepared. What did you have in mind? What if we just leave on foot? What about the ravens? What do you have in mind?
Sure.
First off, our clansmen need a place to stay. They'll get torn to pieces out in the streets. I'll keep an eye on the dredge up here. If they break through the walls, we're done for. So we'll have to keep them back. Could always use a hand with that. Pointless. We need to know who's controlling what and make sure we get our cut. Food's going to become scarce. And when they start building those ships, we're going to have to keep people away, which is basically fighting your own people. Lame. These are the options that I was telling you about that are all lame.
Huh. What a damn mess. I'll do what I can.
Fighting the dredge is pointless. Fighting your own people is pointless. I wonder what the other options are going to be. Ivor explains, I'm leading attacks with Ivan every time the dredge get too close to the gates. Listen, we're going to lose Fighter and Varl every day like this. I don't need to tell you what happens if nobody is manning this wall. We could always use help. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. Find a safe place for the caravan to stay, join Ivor in defending the walls, find a source for supplies, help down at the docks, put Krumer in charge of leading the warriors, try to get some rest. What do you like?
I feel like we should find a place for the caravan to stay first.
Find a place for the caravan to stay. Let's do it. The entire caravan has spread out in the streets where they're attracting attention. We could look for a public house, suggests Alette, like Phosphor. You figure that if you made camp in the open, you could at least keep everyone together. Or with people leaving the city recently, there might be abandoned houses you could squat in. Gather in the public rest house, make camp in an open space, keeping everyone together, look for abandoned houses, put some people in charge, and let them deal with it. I kind of like putting some people in charge. Or you want to gather in the public rest house? What do you want to do? It's up to you.
This is hard to say.
Right?
Because I feel like the abandoned houses are going to get torn down for the boats now.
Yeah.
And then...
I don't think that... Spoiler, I don't think that is like what happens.
Well, that's what they said was going to
Well, they're not going to tear down the... You're not going to tear down the houses to build boats from the houses your people are already in.
Well, is it our people that are building the boats?
I don't know.
Because I thought it was like...
I don't think that's one of the things. That's all I'm saying. Spoiler alert.
Uh,
Honestly, from what I remember, you can't make a great decision.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of what this seems like.
Right? So...
Like, look for abandoned houses. We could just not find anything.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I put some people in charge.
Well, putting people in charge, I feel like any option that's like, let other people take care of things is always like, they do kind of a shitty job.
Yeah.
But also, like, any of the choices you choose, it's like, you also did kind of a shitty job.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what the public rest house is. Gather in the public rest house? We could look for a public house.
I mean, I feel like the only thing that's guaranteed to work out a little bit is to make a camp in an open space.
I'm down. I mean, like I said, I don't think there's a good option. And if it is, I don't know which one it is.
Alright, I'm saying we make a camp.
We've done well sticking together before. You don't need to change things now. Your caravan sets up a camp as normal and goes about their guard patrols as usual. Hopefully it keeps the people working together and in their element. Gotta be in your element. And that was a day.
We just lose a bunch of people anyways because we don't have supplies.
Right. Maybe the market's cheaper?
No.
See, it's giving me, if I buy 4, it gives me a day's worth. But it takes me another thing to get thing. We're doing a day at a time. Although, is there even a point to this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you think there's a point?
Maybe.
Alright. We should at least upgrade one more guy. We should keep 20 before the big fight. And upgrade somebody. It's gonna be the same thing again. Same thing? Ivor points out the dredge along the wall. There's a lot more of them, and they're getting braver, he says. We lost a fair number of fighters since yesterday. We could use your help. If there's nobody left to defend the walls, ...
Oh, maybe we should defend the walls.
One of your clansmen from the caravan finds you. We had a problem, he says. Looters came round and scattered a bunch of people. Raided some supplies, some wounded, others we can't find. If you could find the time, he leaves it there and runs back into town. I guess that's because we left them out in public. And we lost our 4 supplies. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day.
Oh, man.
I guess it's the same as crap.
Well, looking for the caravan people is like...
Pointless.
They're gone.
Yeah. They're gonna die because we don't have supplies anyways.
Why does putting Krumer in charge of leading warriors, why does that take a day?
Right?
Like, what is he doing right now?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know, it kind of seems like we should defend the walls.
Fuck defending the walls. We're just gonna get injured motherfuckers if we do that. That's like the only good thing to come of that.
Alright.
Like at one point,
just the way they wrote it makes it seem like that's something we're supposed to do.
Alright, let's do a fight.
Well,
we should get a fight in this episode.
Alright.
We've been a little more aggressive lately, says Ivor. With their numbers going up, they don't take us seriously unless we're taking out 2 for every 1 we lose. Morale declined. So what do we got here? We got our armor breakers. 2.
Oh man, remember that guy with the shield?
Yeah. I wonder what happened to him.
He died.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Remember, not Echo, the opposite of Echo killed him.
I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure it was the opposite guy to Echo.
Maybe Hogan? Throw Hogan in there as our last dude?
Yeah, Hogan or a Mogan.
I feel like people are going to get injured, so that might be important to who we throw in there.
That's fine.
What does this do? +2 will and rest. That's fucking pointless. 15% dodge strength. We'll give that to Old Leaf because and everybody else has something.
Yeah.
Ready for battle. Here we go. Here we go. Da-na-na-na-na. Saving a lot of dudes. Who's going first? Our ladies?
Mm-hmm.
They're probably going to attack this guy with the 19, right?
Oh, yeah.
4 dudes? That's nothing.
There's
so
5
then
dudes.
these guys go.
Don't forget the big guy at the bottom.
Oh, I totally forgot about that guy, but he's got 13. Fuck it.
He's got strong attack, though.
Okay, let's put our things behind that and go. Okay, how far? She has to move 1, 2 forward to hit that guy.
Does she? Can she attack him right now?
No. Gotta move her 2 forward.
I mean, it was pulsing like you could.
No, it wasn't. Believe me.
I don't know.
Okay, 4 armor damage to start her off. That's pretty good. Oh, is he going to attack her? That's good. That's what we want. That was weak. He didn't even attack her strength. Who is that, Nid?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just keep going on this guy.
Oh, that's 6?
That's huge!
Juicy.
How does she have 4? We must want her
Because that's
item.
what we put into her thing.
No.
Look.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought she had an item that was
That
like, improving
upgrades.
it. Oh, I thought, was she down? I thought she was done.
Look at that. 8 damage to open up with.
That's pretty good. I wish that was a
So this guy's
guy.
like gonna be almost dead.
It's done. She's hurt. Oh, well, this guy's dead. That's. Should we battering ram him? It'll smack him through this guy.
I don't know how
Maybe.
the skills work in this.
Knock back up to 4 tiles per +1 break and +1 per unit. We don't really need to break anymore. We might as well. Oh, no. We might as well just kill him. Bitch! And he did some ricochet power on that guy. I like
Nice. Oh, is Nid down? Damn.
that. Really?
It
1
would've
hit?
been
She
nice
didn't have a
to-
lot of health.
Yeah.
5, 5, 5. That guy that's far away is going next.
Yeah.
Who should we attack?
They just do 5 on somebody. Maybe the guy that's next to Oddliff.
Yeah, he is annoying.
Just because he's like further
Okay,
away
I'm
from
not
where
even,
you are.
I'm not even gonna move. Or do I have to? I do have to move. Okay. What do I got? I've only got 2 will left. Using it!
Why not?
Like I won't even be able to attack anybody. Saga?
Man, that guy only moved like 2. Oh yeah.
Okay. Bloody flail.
You know it.
Love a good bloody flail. What's he got? 3?
Makes it 5 attacks? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, fuck it.
I feel like 4 is plenty. Yeah, that was good.
That was alright. And she's
Hey,
no,
nice.
she's not even down. Who do we got here?
I mean, she could kill that guy, right?
This guy?
Maybe move.
Do we want to kill him though?
Then
their guys go more often, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's,
I don't know.
I'm breaking this guy's armor.
Sure. As long as you're closer to the bar,
I mean, we're winning. We're
the
winning.
big stretch.
She
Oh,
dodged!
that dodge!
She got a
Wow.
quality dodge. Who should we kill? Maybe this guy?
Sure.
Love Gunna. Love me some Gunna.
Gunoff's our boy.
And then this guy can
Oh,
overreach this
yeah.
guy.
That's a kill. Oh, that's not a kill. Damn, this guy's
No.
tough.
Oh no, it's a kill.
Oh, okay. I guess you were over our Varl's health, and I thought it was the other guy.
And then that's a kill. And then we'll have to start working our way towards that other guy.
We'll be in pillage mode, right?
He'll be in. Oh, we will be in pillage mode.
Oh, fuck that. What?
Minus 15?
15?
Holy shit.
I guess we hadn't done any thing
Not
to him.
enough willpower. Bam! That's alright. Everybody's gonna get to make a move here. Let's give her
Yeah.
gun off, my boy. Oh, he's
Only
got
the
low
one,
health.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You might want to just move him away, honestly, because doesn't he have...
We don't want to lose him.
Yeah, he'll get the injury otherwise.
Fair enough.
Right?
Fair enough. He might be injured anyways with
Just
with
how the
low
events
health.
are.
Yeah. Well, I think when you have low health, you get injured too.
Alright.
Oh, and he's got the
He's
power.
got so much will. Boom. That was good.
All right. If
Ooh.
Rook, how many do we have left? Can we get Rook next turn? I don't think we can. All right. Well,
7 is still good
Just do it.
damage.
actually, we can take him out with Rook.
Hey, nice.
Boom. Nid has been injured in battle. Hey, we got some renown.
2 days worth of food.
Is that what we got?
8 renown?
Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Should we buy some food, or is it gonna just be
I don't know if
fucking
this
waste
even
like last time?
helps. You know?
Let's get the one day. It's only 4.
Alright.
And do it all again.
Yeah.
This is bad, says Ivan, as Ivor points across the battlefield. Aside from the fact that we're up to our neck in dredge, a stone slinger has shown up. If we don't deal with it, this wall will come down by the end of day.
Doug,
See,
we
now
just
we
did
have
a
to
fight.
fight. I told you the fights were pointless. Dad, there's a riot at the docks. Alette runs up to you out of breath. They're trying to smash up the boats. When you calm her down, she says the ravens are there, but she's worried that things could get out of hand.
Yeah, the Ravens will take
You
care of it.
consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tests will likely take a day. Motherfuckers. Join Ivor, find supplies, help look for the people still.
I'm interested.
Investigate the riots.
What does putting Krumer in charge of leading warriors do? Did he ever do that?
I don't know. I might have, but I don't remember.
I kind of want to do it just to see what it is.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's see what that's like.
Krumer, you shout, calling the war leader. This is your expertise. Are you willing? Krumer is more than happy to switch off leading the charge, giving Ivor a break between fights. He spends the rest of the day showing you complex war strategies to reduce losses.
Bro, why weren't you just doing that before?
Morale improved. Oh, you know what? We kind of kept our things this time. Oh, I think this is the bad guy. Was he here last time? I don't think he
Oh,
was.
yeah, maybe that's the...
He looks like he's in my way. I'm viewing.
Yeah, shit.
I'm gonna buy...
Are the items
Another
changing every
day.
day?
This
there was a
definitely
comb
might be
last
some
time.
new stuff. Whatever.
Alright,
We got 3 to 1 day now.
nice.
Can we mess with our heroes?
Yeah.
Okay, let's upgrade somebody now while there's time. Maybe Gunoff still?
Gunoff or
Gunoff's
Ivor.
killing it. Yeah, or Ivor. Ivor's pretty ballin'. I like Ivor. Or they're both at level 4, so we can only do one of them.
These guys hog all the kills.
I mean, Ivor is killing it already. Let's do Gunoff.
Alright.
Higher stats, increase your rank. Blah, blah, blah. Doing it
2 points.
straight into health. 1-1? You know I love to do 1-1.
Honestly, I'd go both health.
Yeah.
Max him out.
Max him out on the health.
Get that heavy hits in.
What do we got here? That's level 5 because we finally got a level 5 guy.
Knockback strength.
Yeah. +2 move, -1 aggro. Yeah, I don't love those will kill things. +3 break, but
damn, we should have put that on like somebody.
If none of them were.
Yeah,
no
if only
no
Nids
one's
was
level
still
4.
alive or high level.
Hindsight.
Yeah.
Hindsight. This morning, says Ivor, I saw him. Bellower's here. With the number of losses we've taken, I'm sure it won't be long now. Ivan leans silently on his staff nearby. You consider what you want to do, blah, 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 blah.
Alright.
I don't even know at this point.
Yeah, right.
I think the final fight is coming up.
Alright.
So I don't think there's a point in defending.
Do you want to look at the riots?
God, that sounds
I mean,
like
like
a waste of time.
Well, you want to look for missing characters? How about we find supplies?
Find supplies? Why not? We haven't done that one.
Alright.
I checked around, Oddleaf tells you, and nobody has food or they won't part with it for a fair price, and our medicine has been gone for days. They're either gouging the prices or it's just plain gone. She doesn't say it, but you can tell it's going to be a serious problem. Track down the ravens, scour the city, shake down the places that seem to be holding out. Tell the caravan to start rationing tighter.
We already ran out, dog.
Yeah.
You want to run a shakedown? Yeah, let's shake down places.
Alright, who cares?
Hey. Morale improved.
You and Oddleaf to the biggest meat halls, determined to make some sort of deal. You can tell a few of them have food to spare, but ample number of bodyguards hanging around make it clear they don't want to. You can tell Oddleaf is about to snap. Resolve yourself to a fight. Appeal to their sense of decency.
Let's fight them.
I don't want to fight humans.
Alright.
I'm appealing. No amount of cajoling, Oddleaf becomes more and more frustrated. Before she does something rash, you decide to leave. I didn't want to fight humans.
Should have just killed them.
I guess. Every man for
We have
himself.
0 Varl now?
Is that what it says?
Yeah, it says 0. They're out of supplies in the shop too.
Oh, classic. Ivor, can we really keep this up? Ivor looks like he hasn't slept for days. Did we not put Krumer in charge to give Ivor a break? Like, what are the point of these options?
I don't know.
We've lost a lot of fighters. The weight of the situation is crushing.
So what, is it just like, alright, just
Oh,
do
wait.
this until you're out of supplies and
Basically.
shit? Okay.
Basically. And well, we probably could have fought those guys and killed them and took their supplies. Maybe we should have done that. I felt
Whatever.
bad. Then from far in the distance you hear a horn. Dredge don't use horns, it occurs to you. Ivan appears at your side along something caravan of people come into view. Dredge turning to attack them. Who is that? It must be our other group. It can't be. He runs towards the gates. You see their banner. It's Hakon! Hakon's my number 2 dude. As you wonder how they got here, the gates are heaved open and you charge onto the field, clearing a path through the dredge. Yeah, Hakon's here.
Sick. Guess we gotta
This
fight.
was a good roll.
Yeah.
Oh, a bunch of fucking annoying dudes that run away. You know what I miss? That prince guy with the spear who causes bleed damage?
Yeah, what happened to that guy?
Yeah, I think maybe he's in the second group.
Was that Khan? That makes sense.
Oh, look at all these annoying motherfuckers.
Yep.
How far out do we have to go? You can be a damage sponge. Classic damage sponge. 9-9, 8-10, 8-9. What kind of damage? I guess we're just breaking armor.
Sure.
Make those kills easier. Oh, thank God, at least you can't like attack us. What's the bird of prey where she does like a line? Is it like a thing in a line?
No, I don't know. Fires arrows at greater range.
We don't need that. We're just gonna 8 and 8. Just gonna 4 this dude.
Alright.
Or 6 and rather.
That's the guy that's gonna kill Ode, anyways. Oh.
God damn it. And this guy can't even get anywhere to attack people. And if we put him there, frickin' Hack or our other dude won't be able to move. What a waste. She's down!
Damn. They do not like Nid.
Is that one? Is that one too? I wonder. Whatever. Let's kill this motherfucker. You know what? 1, 2, 3. No, it won't hit that other guy. Probably don't. Motherfucker.
Nice.
Attack oddly. Oh, just throwing down the blow up things. Hate that shit. I guess.
Why not kill the...
I don't know.
Yeah, the 10 guy.
Alright. I wonder where that blows up. Like, it never really says anywhere, like, you know. Oh, he can attack this guy, thank God. Bloody Flail, you're the best. You know what? I'm 2-0. I don't even care. Hey, you know what? It's working out.
They like to pick on the
She's
archers.
drawing up the damage here. Let's... So we can 1-kill these mofos. Tell me Gunoff can reach those guys.
You can reach
Please,
that guy.
God. No, he won't be able to hit both. Okay, well, the other guy can walk over. He's gonna throw down some fucking... Okay, we need to move so we don't get blown up.
Why not kill the other guy?
Yeah? God, you're so particular on the guys that you want to kill.
Well, it's like if you can kill a guy, why not?
Because then they go into their mode where they get to move every other turn, you know? And that shit's annoying.
Ah.
Why can't I hit that guy? What will I be able to do? 5 on him? Might as well leave him for Gunna. Actually, he's not going to be able... He's only going to be able to walk there.
Yeah, kill that guy.
Which guy?
With
The 10?
Yeah.
Okay, I can get behind that. Good boy, Rook.
Oh yeah. Tanking that damage.
Is the 4 worth it? What's this guy got?
Sick.
Does he have 2? Yes, he
Ooh.
does! Suck it. Where did this thing come from? Did I walk into that like a chump?
Oh.
Why are they even blowing up?
Eh.
You about to get fucked up. This guy's not done.
Yeah, this
but
guy's-
He's almost done.
He might as well be done.
He's getting the kill. Good old Rook. Classic Ned. She's always the first to go. Maybe we can upgrade another guy. Juno?
Yeah, Juno.
I wasn't sure I'd ever see you again, Ivan. You can do Ivan. You know I like doing the girls. She smiles and they embrace. Ivan is completely taken aback, as though he doesn't dare believe she's real. She looks like a boss.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I couldn't make it to Sigholm. I ran into problems.
Problems is putting it lightly. There's a mile-wide canyon practically splitting the world in two over those hills. Couldn't find a place to cross. Worse, dredge are practically falling out of it, like blood from a wound. They're not coming from the north anymore. They're everywhere.
We noticed.
Glad to see you've made it out alive, Yngvar. I take it the others didn't.
Hakon becomes quiet. Then he motions towards Juno.
She got across somehow. Found her out cold for a second time since leaving Strand.
We need every axe we can get right now. Bellower is here.
Gods be damned. I thought I was free of that menace.
I will deal with Bellower. Come on, no need to tempt him by standing out here. Hakon's caravan enters the city, fighting off waves of dredge as they go. To your relief, hundreds of skilled warriors are now safely in Borsgard.
Well, that's a lot of Varl.
Oh, look at all
Those
supplies.
Woo.
Hakon joins you on the wall. Behind him, the prince, Ludin, and his entourage are in tow, though looking less than pleased to be here. I have one last trip to make. I need this one to come with me, she says, pointing to you. I'm sorry, Ivan. You must wait for me one last time. Do not let the city fall before I return. It takes everything within Ivan's power to hold back, but he does. She turns to you. Rook, come with me. We'll return in 2 days, maybe less if you're as quick as you look. Tell anyone who needs to know.
Where, why? Yeah, where, why? Sounds like this is where we're going.
Not far, says Juno. She pauses and something shifts in your vision just for a moment. I know it's hard, she says, her voice filling your head, and you've already been through a lot. As she speaks again, the rest of the world melts away. But you're needed, and you can't find the words to argue. Good old Rick boy.
Wow, a caravan of 2. We didn't bring anyone else?
You don't remember leaving the city, but here you are, walking through unfamiliar ground behind Juno. You're alone, aside from the hundreds of dredge who are all facing towards an enormous stone head. The hairs on your back of your neck stand up. I think this might be like, maybe you're in a dream sequence right now or something, or I don't know.
The dredge looks so much different in the drawings of walking parts.
We're at the Godstone of Stravs. You glance nervously around, but the dredge didn't seem to hear her. It's okay, you can speak, softly.
Is this where you're going to sacrifice me?
Juno smiles. What could have come across as profoundly creepy looks sincere instead. No, the dredge cannot see us. To be more precise, they can see us, but I've convinced them to be unconcerned. Those are 2 totally different things. I can understand your apprehension, though. Who are you? What are we doing out here? Why are we surrounded by dredge? Why did you pick me?
Yeah, what are we doing out here?
Yeah. Do you know of the god Stravs? Few know his stone exists, even amongst those who have lived their whole lives in Borsgard. When Dangler deals in fortune, Stravs taught men the value of trade in a different way. He showed them it has consequences, 2 sides of the same coin. See the silver in the stone? The gales up here wear away the stone, but the metal remains. We need a piece of this silver. The god Stravus is wreathed by imagery of silver weapons. The myths say he traded these weapons to the gods, and they used them to kill each other. Those who seek out the stone call him the god of trade. The menders call him the god of secrets. He was both.
Why'd you pick me?
Sure. Why didn't you take Ivan or Hakon? You don't even know me. Oh, sorry. I apologize for putting you in danger. Ivan must keep Borsgard from falling while we are away. And if something goes wrong here, I need to be certain one of us makes it back alive. I saw the thoughts of each person when I arrived at Borsgard. You were the only one I knew would return.
What do you mean?
Alette. You would find your way back to Alette no matter what.
I guess we just gotta choose everything.
Who are you? I wish we had time for a proper introduction. My name is Juno. I am on the Mender Council. You've met Ivan, my apprentice.
How are you doing these things? Controlling minds? I thought Menders built things and healed wounds.
You are right. Menders do these things. Some of us still practice the teachings given to the Loom Mother's first creations. We are called Valka. I believe I am the only one who can influence another's mind.
Then why not take control over Bellower?
I learned the talent to heal minds, not control them, though even some Valka have trouble believing this. Taking control of Bellower is the difference between convincing a child to sit still and telling a starving bear to stop being hungry. The truth is, we're rarely a match for the Sunder anymore. Our advantage is that we can train more Valka. It is also our weakness. The Valka... Oh no! Where's the back button?
No back button.
Bellower is both immortal and beyond my influence, to a point.
Then how do we stop him?
The God of Secrets will play a part, as will you. Why are we surrounded by dredge? They seem to be drawn to the Godstone. There are many things we don't know about Stravs. Maybe they see him as a patron, or it is an attraction they cannot explain.
Does Stravs have something to do with that serpent in Erntoff? What was that thing?
I cannot say.
Can't?
I have my suspicions, but until I've had time at the Mender's libraries, it would be unwise to speculate. For all our knowledge, it always seems as though we know little.
Imagine how the rest of us feel.
On the contrary, the less people know, the more certain they tend to be. Let's get what we need and go. Indeed, you'll need to dislodge at least a fistful of the metal. We will forge it into an arrow to slay Bellower.
Wait, after everything you've told me? Make a magic arrow to shoot Bellower? That's all it takes? Why didn't you do that a long time ago?
Juno gets a faraway look in her eyes. No, that is not all it takes. What I tell you now must not be repeated. The arrow will not kill Bellower, even were it to strike his heart. He has no physical weakness, but it will sow doubt in his mind. When it pierces him, I will help him to believe that he is dying. The rest of you will convince him with sword and axe. Everyone who fights at your side must believe it to be true.
You're going to trick him into thinking he's dead. That's the most insane. He really can't be killed?
No. Someday he will awaken and realize he's not dead. I imagine he will be quite upset. First, we must make the arrow. Focus on the task at hand. She looks knowingly at the Godstone, waiting for you to start climbing. Rook, I am not certain how the dredge will react when you do this. And behind us is a sudden drop. So be careful. That's not the only thing she didn't tell us.
Uh-oh.
Dun dun dun.
Classic tricky Menders. Who knows what they up to?
Approaching the back of the stone, you start to climb, looking for a loose piece of the silver vein. Even without looking out onto the dredge, you can feel each sinister face, watching you closely, held back only by Juno's influence. Panic races through your blood. Try to quickly wrench out the nearest chunk, climb harder, maybe go back, tell Juno you can't do it.
Climb higher.
As you climb, you can't help but notice the stony masks of dredge lined up before the godstone, like worshippers before an idol. Just a glimpse nearly immobilizes you. Your hand rests on a piece of silver that comes away easily. The dredge do not react.
Should we look for more pieces?
I don't know. I mean, is it enough?
Well, it's just is it the arrowhead or the whole arrow?
I have no idea. I mean, I thought we wouldn't have to decide whether we had enough.
Let's look for another.
While you're here, you glance quickly around to see if there's any more low-hanging fruit. You're able to pry away another smaller piece of silver ore before your nerves give out. All right. You nimbly descend where Juno is waiting. We're done, she says. Well done. As you walk back through the dredge, their heads turn in unison to follow. The dread that lingers and the shaking in your hands does not subside for hours.
Hey, we're all right.
Hey, I wonder if we went back down, she'd be like, "You need another piece." You approach the gates of Borsgard again, relieved that they're still standing. It looks like they took a beating while you were gone. Alette rushes to your side and throws her arms around you once you've crept through the gates. Juno smiles at the reunion and tells you, "Take this time with your daughter. Find a smith who can fashion an arrow from the silver. I have other things to which I must attend, but meet me on the walls when you're done." Hey, that's gonna be the end of the episode. I think we got one more episode left.
So, Tyler,
Maybe we'll wait another couple months before we play it.
has there been anything that's been grinding your gears?
I just had to make sure this thing was still recording.
Oh yeah, probably running out of
I don't know. I think I got
Space.
a thing about not having a lot of space recently, but
All right, let's just call it.
audio things. Well, we got rid of the most stuff. What did you ask?
There. What's grinding your gears?
Oh, well, I already told you. You know, I don't know if there's anything else.
Oh, the sushi restaurant closing.
The sushi restaurant closing and the pie in Hollywood closing. I don't know. I'm tired of the virus.
Everything getting canceled.
Yeah.
Not being able to travel. Travel
Not
plans
being
canceled.
able to travel. Fucking Nova Scotia still being closed down.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah,
Nova
that's a good
Scotia.
one.
Let us
Come
in.
on, Atlantic provinces.
Come on.
Literally everywhere else has opened their borders except the Atlantic provinces. And I mean, I get it, but at the same time.
I want to eat
Come on.
fish and chips and sneeze indoors.
August is lobster month. We are missing out on lobster month in Nova Scotia right now.
Not really a big fan of lobster, but
No.
I would still eat it if I
If
was in
we were-
Nova Scotia.
Right, and you're getting like fresh hot lobsters.
Yeah.
They do this thing called lobster dogs,
Hmm.
where it's like buttered lobster inside a hot dog bun. It's supposed to be great.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I would get if we went there.
You know, I think most people say that people don't really like lobster. They just like butter.
Right? Yeah, that's true.
Garlic butter.
That is true.
I'd eat that though.
Yeah, right?
I do like butter.
And I don't think it's that expensive, or at least not as expensive as it is in Ontario, because you're literally just right next to the sea.
Yeah.
So you don't have to like ship the lobsters, you know,
You ever
Ontario.
get YouTube recommends for the fish locker?
No.
It's like this Irish guy that walks around a beach and like finds a bunch of stuff,
No.
and then he cooks it in a fire pit on the beach.
That sounds amazing.
Eats it.
Never heard of it.
All right. Well, maybe
Yeah.
we'll watch one after we end the episode.
Right on.
All right.
Yeah, we gotta let that AC run for a bit. I'm feeling hot. Hot and sweaty.
Later.
Alright. See you next time. Peace out. And all that.